fracture.
Well, that's why he's got to stay away from dispensaries or something.
He is not the only Lakers fan I've heard say that because he actually more than anything is a Kobe fan.
You can't possibly be a Laker fan if you're saying
you're right
that I don't want to win a championship because he's going to get too close to Kobe.
So who's he actually a fan of?
Not too close to Kobe. Kobe got what, 4 here, 5 here?
Yeah, 5.
5 here. That's right, 5 here. LeBron ain't got no damn 5 here. LeBron ain't gonna be around long enough to get 4. Let alone 5.
You would think that some of that stuff got put to bed when Kobe showed up courtside and he and LeBron were hugging it out and everything. And this is shortly before the tragic helicopter accident. But it was seen publicly that Kobe was embracing LeBron as the next great Laker. You know, you would think that would give LeBron Kobe's stamp of approval and would be enough to satisfy people like Ben.
I feel like Kobe was going to be the steward of the Lakers organization. Like, Kobe was on the verge.
And you're an SC fan, you know, not like a guy from Queens or something saying he's a Laker fan, but, you know, you're from L.A., you know, you don't want LeBron to get to his 4th championship because you don't want him to get closer to Kobe. So as much as this pains me to say, I mean, I go for the Nuggets just for that reason because I feel like I'm a
Man, get this dude off the phone. Man, get this dude off the air, please. That doesn't even sound right. What are you going to be a Laker fan? How the hell you going to be a Laker fan and don't want to see LeBron and the Lakers win a championship because you don't want him too close to Kobe?
That's the point.
Why would y'all even put him on the line?
But by the way,
because he represents some people. He's not wrong. There are people who feel that.
Hold on, Max.
Let me just say this to everybody. LeBron James is one of the greatest players the game of basketball has ever seen. Kobe's one of the greatest players the game of basketball has ever seen. LeBron will never mean what Kobe means to the Lakers organization.
Thank you.
He'll never be able to touch that, nor does he want to. Even if he were winning chips, he would never even try to put himself in that conversation, nor does he deserve to. Kobe was homegrown in L.A.
Yeah.
Like that, like
we got a long term.
I think you guys
long-term lease situation going on with LeBron.
Right,
man.
but
to
me, the big picture is there. That caller Ben represents. There are Kobe fans and there are Lakers fans, and there's a huge overlap, but they're not always exactly the same thing. There are Kobe fans who put Kobe before the Lakers, even though they're also Lakers fans. But if forced to choose, they're going to take Kobe. Their allegiance is to Kobe.
CP3, right, who tries to be in your face, motivate you. Not Devin Booker, who kind of D-Book leads differently. Like, he's fiery, but he'll also just go off on his own. But, like, Jay Crowder was the one person that could actually get Ayton to be present, to be engaged, right?
Understand.
Because Ayton didn't get that from Monty. And I mean, hearing Gambo talk about the fact, like, when you're one of your best players signs a big contract and you don't even reach out to him, you don't send him a text, you don't hit him at all.
They had issues where he somewhat benched him a year ago. I don't want to call it a benching, but he set him down doing courses of games and things of that nature. So they already had some issues. And, when new ownership come in, Jay, they sit back. Even though they want to win a championship, they sitting back and they're observing everything that goes on. And if you ever peep game with new owners, they always got like a former executive of some sort in their camp, right? Around them, kind of telling them, like, hey, take a look at this, take a look at that. I looked up on the sideline. Now, I'm not saying I know anything or anything, but I looked up on the sideline. Who was there? Old Zeke. Old little Isaiah Thomas. All of a sudden, you showing up in Phoenix.
It's going to happen. That's going to happen. But, like, nah, can't do that.
When is a player's coach not a player's coach? Burns and Gambo on Arizona Sports, why they think Monty Williams got fired in Phoenix.
You're known as a player's coach, but really the truth is it's only the players that you really like and really get along with, that you're good with. Jay Crowder, he didn't like Jay. He didn't want to deal with Jay. Thought Jay was too difficult. And I've reported this before. Mm-hmm. DeAndre Ayton, biggest day of his life, you don't show up when he's signing his max contract. Him and his family are there. Everybody else was there, and then you don't even call him, like, to congratulate him. Hey, big fella, I know we've had some differences, but, man, what a great reward for you. And really, you have to. Like, you have to. You have to be able to extend that olive branch and make that situation work.
So that's the number one reason why you do it?
Number one reason is his inability to coach everybody on the team.
Yeah.
So I've alluded to this before. Look, I think Monty Williams has gone through so much in his life. A lot of people have gone through a lot. He's a great human being, a good person. But at the end of the day, we talked about, Jay Crowder was a critical piece to help Phoenix get to a championship. He was just checked out, Key, for the whole year. He was used as a trading asset, but it was like, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play for him. That's alarming.
And he was sort of cheaply acquired.
And Jay Crowder, I've known Jay. Jay's a tough nosed, first up dude. He's not like he's just
Milwaukee, sorry.
Huh? He was in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Yeah.
And there was questions around what reason why Coach Bud got fired because he barely played, which I don't want to go on a tangent. But there was that was
just check it out. When new owners buy stuff,
I don't think it'd be Zeke though. I don't think.
I didn't say anything about nothing being Zeke. I'm just saying they always got somebody
new
in their camp that is connected to the game that could give them certain tidbits.
And Zeke knows how to bend the ear of an owner who needs some advice.
Yeah,
right? Wouldn't be the first time he did it. Yeah.
Well, certain people also that organization, they're racist. I'm like, no, they're not. Let's not do that. Let's not go there. The first coach that they're making a push for is Ty Lue.
Well, we don't want to say the organization because it's a different ownership group now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, certain people out there are claiming things like that around.
It's a different ownership group now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they scrub that very clean.
David in North Carolina has something to tell us, guys.
Hey, guys. I was just weighing in on that last caller, Ben, who brought up Kobe, and I think that's a little I could never root against LeBron.
Right.
No matter how many times I did as a kid, when he was with the Cavs. And I think that's completely unfair to bring Kobe's name in the situation. Also, I wanted to say that I think the best player in the NBA is Nikola Jokic right now, so that scares me as a Lakers fan. And the last thing I want to say is I'm from North Carolina. I'm a diehard Tar Heel fan, but Jay, you're the only Duke player I ever respect.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, guys.
I'll take that.
And now put that Max-plaining clock on real quick. Everyone in sports, you need to know this. The definition of the word emulate is not to imitate. Emulate means to try to match through imitation or even do better than the original through imitation.
This guy's really smart.
That's what emulate means. Go ahead. Sorry.
You're the host. I have nowhere else to go.
No, real quick, though, Jay, PN 710 alongside George Sedano and company. They were talking about LeBron coming. I didn't want no parts of him. And I'm friends with him, but I didn't want no parts of him because of the Kobe situation, right? Mm-hmm. But once he landed, oh, man, let's go. We do it. Let's go. Let's
Plus,
go with
Key,
the
I'm
championship.
gonna give him props. So the way he handled the Kobe situation, to me, man, that just I don't see how that doesn't win people over.
He won the Kobe chip, Jay.
In the year that Kobe passed away, the way he handled Kobe's passing, he was just first class. He paid homage. He bended, kissed the ring, bended the knee, did all of that, man.
And then won the chip that year.
Just,
what are we talking about here?
I don't even see how that can ever come into question.
No, I just didn't want him early on when they were talking about him coming because I'm like, oh, man, he getting ready to come and take Kobe. And then I was like, once he got here.
He's a lead,
because there's so much that was on the line and the weight that he carried for the organization. That's fine. You can say 3-1, but I'm telling you, it's about something.
For Cleveland.
It was about something way bigger than basketball, and it was in the midst of a pandemic.
In the midst of a pandemic and all kinds of upheaval, and this dude chips up.
And remember, that's when N-I-G-G, words like that were on his gate, all that.
That's right. Real or not real, NFL teams who missed the playoffs that could make it this year, KJM.
Greeny.
Franchise. I think that's what Ben actually represents.
But nobody's comparing LeBron and Kobe as it relates to the Lakers organization. That's self-manufactured.
Yes, in his own mind.
Yes.
Yeah.